Hello, everybody. My name is Gavin Luter. I've appeared here once before on United Way of Greater Knoxville's Community Focus, and figured this week we're going to do something a little bit different. I spoke to you last time about the teacher effectiveness initiative that United Way is doing, and really what we've come to realize is that teacher effectiveness is part of a whole picture on the importance of education. And so I've gotten out with a bunch of groups in the community. I've talked to groups of teachers, I've talked to groups of nonprofits, I've talked to businesses. And one of the things that I've realized is I've become really passionate about making sure that everybody understands the importance of education, the important role that teachers have in the lives of our students. And so one of the groups that I came across is minor league wrestling. I know this is something that United Way, hasn't really had a partnership with minor league wrestling before, but I've actually invited probably one of the most popular wrestlers with TXW Wrestling, Tennessee Extreme Wrestling, Funkmaster V. So if you could come on stage here with me, Funkmaster V, what's up, man?
Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let me get my mic on.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure. I got a phone call.
Well, right, you got a phone call, and I've asked you to come in here. I guess, you're probably one of the only people that answered the call because you're thinking, what the heck is United Way doing working with wrestling? And so what I've done, I've realized, Funkmaster V, that I've become so passionate. I've started really channeling my passion.
Let me stop you for a second, because I'm a little worried about the phone call.
Okay.
This is what I got. I said, "Are you busy today?" I said, "No, I don't have any flights going out today." They said, "There's a guy who looks like he plays in the band Weezer.
Yeah,
who's doing United Way stuff." I said, "That's cool. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm sitting there smelling the roses and stuff."
Right.
And it's about teachers, which I never got along with teachers too much when I was a kid, but I see the error of my ways. Like I said, I'm trying to do new things here. And they said the guy wants to get physical.
Yeah, well, so I've gotten really excited about education, and I've started channeling some of this excitement into working out. I've really been working out on my arms. It's looking pretty good. I've been working out.
You got a little lunch lady there.
All right, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. Okay.
You got to do the triceps and the biceps.
Well, nobody gave me an instruction manual. I got my legs in shape. I've gotten my core in shape, as you can tell. It might be just a tight T-shirt, but I've also been working out a little bit, and I've realized that I think I want to channel my aggression into taking you on.
Taking me on.
Yeah, into taking you on.
Cute. I know you're excited.
Yeah,
I know you're excited.
I'm really excited. So I wanted to explain to you how much I've been working out and why I've actually been motivated to work out these 3 areas of my body, and then I'm going to take you on. And so I think people in the community.
Wait a minute! I need to get my knee brace on. Now, what do you mean you're going to take me on?
I think people in the community have been waiting for this for a long time. That I'm going to take down Funkmaster V today because I feel so passionate about education. So
you know about the funk train.
What's the funk train?
Toot, toot, buddy. When it's time to ride the funk train. I'm going to the mothership. You know what I'm saying? When I channel it, it's nice sitting here talking to you and feeling your little hairy muscles. But when it gets time, we start getting sweaty. That's a change.
But it's going to go down. So let me.
Wait a minute. We're going to actually go at each other.
We're going down today. You're going down.
Well,
I'm taking you.
Am I getting paid for this?
You're not getting paid. It's going to be a little embarrassing when I take you down. So.
Well, we're going to wager something at least.
I think we're gonna wager. So if I win, what I'm going to have you do is make you look, just as good looking as I am with this Live United T-shirt. And then I have a little something that I need you to read when I win, not if I win, but when I win. And if you win, I don't know that we really need to worry about you winning because I'm pretty confident in my ability to take you down. But
now have your people read this? This says the word "but" twice.
My people have definitely read this, and I think they're ready.
I didn't know if kids were watching this or anything.
Well, maybe.
Right. Well, what do I get if I win? How about if I make you say something like James Brown and Rick James and Larry Graham and Meadowlark Lemon all had a spiritual baby, and his name was Funkmaster V, and he's here to rule until the next funk master comes along on the mothership, and I'll put that on my website.
That sounds fair.
As you eat pudding.
Because we had also talked about me streaking down the street earlier, and I'm glad that this was the one that you really
wants
chose.
To see that. I mean,
exactly.
I know you think you've been working on your arms, brother, but nobody wants to see that.
Right. All right. So so that's the wager. Are you able to accept that?
Yeah, I can do that. I still feel bad for you. You got
well,
bad legs or something?
Yeah. Don't worry about this. We'll worry about that in a second. I'll show off my legs when it's time. But let me tell you about the 3 areas of my body I've been working out. So first of all, I've been working on my arms because I don't know if anybody knows, but standards are going up for students. We've had this, finally the governor has really stood up and said we need to have more rigorous high school graduation standards. We need to have tests that better measure what actually students are learning. Test scores are going to drop a little bit, but the bar is going up in education. So I figured since the bar was going up, I figured I'd do some lifts and really get my arms in shape.
Is this a symbolic thing?
Yeah, well, it's somewhat symbolic. I mean, you got to think creatively with me.
I don't know if I'm following you here with this.
Yeah, so that my arms are because the bar's going up for students.
And then when your arms get big, everybody becomes smarter.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think you're following my logic perfectly.
All right.
Second of all,
take some notes.
Second of all, standards are going up for teachers, and that's when I really worked out my legs.
Don't do that.
Okay, so I worked out my legs because teachers are really stepping up at this point. Because teachers are now, they're going to have a new evaluation system with the law just passed. Now they're going to be evaluated every year, and teachers are really saying, I want to get best at what I do, which is teaching students. And so I've really stepped up. So I've been working out my legs a little bit. I know that makes you nervous, probably because I'm going to drop kick you in the head later on. So just don't worry about it. And finally, I've been working out my core, as most of you can probably tell at home.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I've been doing a lot of crunches, but this is because community is at the core. So raising expectations for community organizations, nonprofits, businesses, the faith-based community, you name it. And they're really starting to realize that they play an important role in the future success of our children. It's not just the teachers and the school system and the administrators doing it alone. It's the community coming together. And so that's what I've said. I need to work out the core.
So you're basically saying it's going to be harder to pass these tests in school, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then that means the kids got to be a little bit sharper. So you're asking the parents and the teachers to invest a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
And then something about streaking. I can't remember. What was the third one again? The core.
The third one is the core, the community stepping up.
Okay.
And recognizing the fact that all communities have an important role in the education of our children. They can't just work in isolation. They've got to realize that they're a part of the educational.
So they got to make sure they're doing the homework.
They got to make sure they're doing their homework. They got to make sure that the kids who are coming to them and after school programs, they know what they're good at and they know what they need to work on, and so they can actually work on those in after school programs and mentoring initiatives and things like that. So those are the 3 things that I want to make sure that everybody knows how excited I am about, and so excited that I've decided I've gotten a little bit more confidence that I can take you down.
Well, I don't know if I bust your head apart against this wall.
It's not going to happen.
I just don't understand how that's going to help people get motivated for education.
What's going to happen is that I've been told some people think you're kind of cool, and so I realize that some kids look up to you. A lot of kids watch wrestling, and what we need people to realize is that groups like wrestling, they're very important to this whole conversation. So I figured I'd come on here, speak your language. I'm going to challenge you to go down today. I'm going to take you down because that seems to be, it's how wrestlers do things. I'm going to take you on.
I don't know about that, but if you want to get a little sweaty, what kind of you want to do? Wrestling? Is it MMA? What do you want to do?
Well, I figured that this is probably best handled with rockin' sockin' robots. And of course my mic is just falling off. But I figure I figure
you're a little jittery.
I'm getting a little jittery because
over a plastic game.
Over a plastic game. So I figured if we took a seat here.
Oh man, I was old school. Did you do this? You're a little young.
I am a little young, but I do remember them. So I figure.
Now, did you rig this?
I didn't rig it. I haven't touched it. I thought we even agreed that we looked at this, we inspected it before.
I didn't agree to nothing. I thought I was going to put you in a headlock.
You're right. Okay, maybe I didn't really run it by you, but I figured this would be a little easier for me. I mean, I know I was working out and everything, but I figured this would be a little bit more fair.
I was getting a little excited, but all right.
All right. So, okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Was that? Did I just take? Is that one?
I thought it was 1, 2, 3, go.
Nah, I said on 3.
The guy was sitting there angled perfectly to the chin.
Last I checked, that is your
You
loss.
don't know nothing about it. It's
Yeah.
always 5 out of 7, something like that.
I mean,
5 out of 9. Sorry.
if you want to do it one more time, I
No.
mean, to really show people that I legitimately just
So
beat your
I
tail.
got something to read here.
Yeah, but first, if maybe we could take the microphone off first and then put the shirt on.
I've done TV before.
Yeah,
buddy. I know how to
okay.
do that.
I understand that.
Grief. I used to rig stuff like this in wrestling. I don't do that no more.
All right, don't do that
Can
no
you get
more.
my hair in the picture? Is that too much to ask?
It's
cameraman?
gonna, cameraman. I think you might need to just move a little closer in.
No, he's over there.
Oh, there you go. Look at that
That
hair.
looks good.
Looking
People are going to
good.
start reading now.
Oh
God.
Looking good.
No wonder you look like you've been eating Toll House after lunch. Oh, my mic.
Yes, the mic.
Talking. They see I've done TV before.
Yeah, right.
All
right.
So I'm going to read this
I
here.
believe you know.
All right. The United Way. Wait a minute, my hair. All right. The United Way and TXW Wrestling join forces to encourage you, kids and parents, to get your butt in gear and support education. Teachers can't do it alone. Parents and students need help. We all got a part in making sure that kids graduate with the skills they need to go get a job or go to college. Wrestlers are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. But how do you think we got here? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for education and training. That is the truth. Join us in making sure you get the most out of school, get your butt in gear, support teachers, and support education.
All right. Well, Funk Master V, I appreciate it. I think this is going to be the beginning of some kind of partnership.
Well, if we must. I'll do it for education.
If we
I
must.
don't know how I feel about you personally.
Yeah.
But for the kids, I'll do it.
It's for the kids and it's for the parents and it's for the teachers. So please join us, TXW Wrestling and United Way. We're pretty strapping guys, pretty good-looking guys here. I don't know, maybe I'm putting the cart before the horse here, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
You super glued it.
But come together to support education and help support teachers, and we look forward to working with you, Funk Master V. So thanks again.
Toot.